This is the exercise for the general SI joint ELDOA. So what I'm going to have Barbara do is lay back like she's laying on the beach on both of her elbows. Sometimes once we get in this position, what we're looking for is the body to be a little bit more forward of the elbows, so it's like the elbows want to be behind the shoulders. So go ahead and just slide your hips forward a little bit. There we go. So that way it kept her hands or elbows in place, palms to the floor, chin in, so that she's long in the back of the neck. I want her to go ahead and straighten her legs out and go as wide as you can. Okay? So it's important to try to go as wide as you can through both legs. Try to keep the toes straight up and down. So she's going to go ahead and flex both ankles. She's going to turn her foot in on both sides. Okay? Now she's going to tuck that tail like she wants to really roll her pelvis down and spine down towards the floor, keeping that chin in and long spine. Without turning the leg in, because if you see if I turn the leg in, the leg kind of rolls inward. I want her to think about turning the heel out. So as she stays straight through the knees and the feet are turned in, she's going to try to turn that heel out like she wants to rotate around the hip area. She's tucking that tail. And now she's going to drive both of her heels away from her pelvis, keeping this pelvis tucked into position to keep that sacrum and that tailbone down to the floor. She's going to maintain tension through the spine. I want her to focus on the breath. So breathe in and try to then breathe out and have a strong effort to push away. So when you breathe in, you feel that elongation through the whole body from the pressure of the breath. As you breathe out, that's when we're giving our real effort of the exercise so that everything doesn't relax. Breathe in, follow that expansion of the body like you're trying to breathe through both heels and through the crown of the head. And as she breathes out, she's trying to drive those heels away from her pelvis, keeping that sacrum or that backside of the pelvis to the ground. We're going to do this for about 6 to 10 breaths. That's usually around a minute. Once we do that for about a minute, she can slowly relax. She can relax her feet, and she can relax the legs and then roll them both in and out. And that's going to be the SI joint ELDOA.